Hytale is a very complicated game with an even more complicated history. With the news nearly 6 months ago, a half a year ago, the question if this game will ever reach any stage of completion is sparked. When will this game come out? That's what we'll be discussing in today's video. Before we continue, with 2023 on its way faster than we can fathom, it's definitely a good idea to prepare for it, especially if you're trying to start any new goals or any resolutions. If one of those goals is to become a successful YouTuber, you'll need to do some research when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, recording, and technology. Let me do one of the most important aspects of making any form of motion picture media so you don't have to do it for yourself. So you don't have to find an overpriced monthly subscription for using a video editing software. That's where I highly suggest using Wondershare for more. Wondershare is a profoundly creative video editing software that allows you to express your creativity, preferences for making your vision for a perfect video. From different text styles to keyframe to over 800 great effects to layout changes to music, more is definitely the editing software you need. And hey, they're releasing the new Filmora 12 with even more features, the new version. My favorite being the audio stretch. So if you're interested in improving the quality of your videos by using a quality editing software, check the description and the pinned comment. Hytale is a sandbox developed by Hypixel Studios, who runs one of the biggest Minecraft servers ever, Hypixel. Hytale was meant to be similar to Minecraft, if that wasn't obvious. The feel and genre are obviously the same, but Hytale had more to that. It seemed meant to be a rival to Minecraft, having a similar feel, but lots more added to it. Looking at the trailer and some of the gameplay we've gotten over the years, there is a lot in this game. There's multiplayer, which is expected, great modding, and more. Now let's look at Hytale's complicated history. Hytale started development in 2015. Yes, 7 years in the making and going. That next year, Hytale's trademark was filed. In 2018, Hypixel Studios was founded, and then 2 months later, the first blog post about Hytale was released, the beta signups were up, and Hytale's official trailer was released. That was 4 years ago today. In late 2019, a blog was posted saying that the goal was to get Hytale out in 2021, which obviously didn't happen. In April 2020, Hypixel Studios was purchased by Riot Games, the developers of games like League of Legends and Valorant. In July of 2021, a blog was posted saying that Hytale won't be released no earlier than 2023. And going off if Hytale released in 2023, that will be almost 5 years after Hytale was officially announced. And according to this blog, it could be longer. Now the most unfortunate news came in the form of a blog earlier this year on July 22nd saying Hytale won't be released in 2023, meaning it won't come out next year, meaning 5 years since the game was officially announced. The game will still not be out. The reason behind this is because they're developing the game in a new engine called C++, for some additional benefits like performance and making it easier for multiple platforms to be released. And with that, there hasn't been any more blog posts. Probably since there's been a lack of blog posts, with only 2 per year rather than a few once at a time like it was before. In my opinion, the game looks great, but as I said in my first Hytale video, it has a little bit too much. From the looks of it, there's going to be tons of mobs, bosses, weapons, features, and even a story. It seems almost overwhelming, and having all this and trying to get it as polished as possible is hard, especially with a new game engine. Hytale doesn't need to be perfect, no game truly is. All these features are nice, but I'd personally rather have a game sooner rather than 2026, my graduation year, when I probably will be focusing on other things. The hype has significantly gone down because of all the delays, and will continue to go down as time goes on. Even if and when this game comes out, I see a potential problem. Unlike what Hytale seems to be right now, Minecraft had a simple start and built on that as time went on. Think about that for a moment. Compared to Hytale, where essentially everything is added already, what's stopping the game from dying a little after its release, since you've explored everything? There's nothing to update when everything's already out. Minecraft was never a finished, perfect, and polished game. It always had something to be added. Once the years go on, soon the caves might need another update. Nothing huge, but definitely something like a new mob. What I'm getting at is that Hytale is doing way too much that not only affects the game's release, but also the future of the game when it actually launches. But what do you think? When will Hytale release? What concerns do you have with it? Will this game overtake Minecraft, or will it just be another attempt at replicating it? Let me know in the comments. Other than that, that does it for this one. Farewell.